I'm gonna get off real quick. I don't want you to. Yeah, man. Why do be? Go ahead, take your shot. Why men be holding on to women, man?
All right, good.
Go ahead, LV.
We're gonna let LV.
Take your shot.
I took over the mic for a long time.
No, listen, we just got
LV taking. You don't realize what you drinking, man. I'm telling you, you ain't supposed.
I've been drinking for the last 2 hours. Shit, somebody better take a shot.
We ain't supposed to be shooting these. We supposed to be drinking these. You see, look at my cup. You just got to cover the bottom, but you gonna learn.
Hey, bro,
we gonna be drinking this later. We gonna tomorrow. You gonna be like, what was that? What was we drinking, bro?
Like, some gold something. Some.
We ain't getting paid to call it out. Don't call it out. We gonna wait till we gonna wait till we get to the level where we can.
I mean, y'all need to take them things off the bottles. We ain't supporting them either.
That's a lot of work though. My fingernails don't grow like they used to.
Are we live?
Yeah. So
we live. Is we live, bro?
So you said the question was, why do men hold on to women they don't want a relationship?
You want to go first? You want to go first?
Yeah.
LV gonna go first.
Go.
I had too much mic.
Yes.
I'd rather go.
No. Because you've been a little quiet. Monotone. Let's go. I know. Let's go. You first.
Yeah.
All ears.
Go ahead, get him right.
All right. We gonna figure this out.
Wanna
take your shot?
Talk to us, bro.
I took mine. It's gone.
Why do men hold on?
What you got notes over there?
Yeah.
I mean, he did give it to me earlier than everybody else.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. Me personally, I hold on. I was in a relationship for a long time, probably I think it was 7.5, 8 years. So I wasn't happy, but I held on because.
You wasn't happy?
Come on, man. Don't let him finish.
My bad.
No, I mean this is podcast. He's Charlamagne.
He said he wasn't happy. I'm like, you guys were happy and you held on? Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't want to go through. Me personally, I don't want to go through that long with somebody else.
Okay, I can respect it. Oh, he being real. Shit.
On some real shit. Cause you gotta learn somebody else's flaws, favorite color, favorite movie. I don't want to fucking do that shit all over again. I done already put 8 years in. That's a state bid in some people's eyes. Shit, that was a state bid. Damn near.
I literally just heard that.
What?
I invested too much time into you.
Right.
To just let it be over now. Literally,
now
that's all
right.
I'm hearing.
Now I gotta start all over,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
I've heard it.
That's a long 8 years is a long
I have
time.
to teach
Shit,
that's
another
woman to do this, or you already do this naturally, or
How y'all feel about that?
Yeah.
You know what I asked him? So what are you gonna do to keep me? Oh shit. So what are you gonna do? You don't want to let it go.
Exactly.
Don't know. Women really want to leave a man that they love and a man that they're with and start over with nobody else. But enough is enough. I done ate everything on my plate. Now I'm full. What are you gonna do to keep me?
It's the communication too.
Right.
You gotta tell him or tell her what do you want?
Not just communication, comprehend. Because you can talk all you want to somebody and they not comprehending nothing you saying.
Can communicate and comprehend, but if y'all not gonna be on the same page, like if what you want ain't what I can offer or what I want, then we just not on the same page right now. Maybe we just gotta fall back.
But who gonna be the adult and admit that they can't give you what you want? Nobody's gonna. I've seen that. They're not gonna say, "Well, I can't give you what you want. I'm gonna bow out." I ain't never seen that.
I don't know. I'm socially awkward, so I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay, awkward now.
You can't answer why men be holding on to females and don't want a relationship with them.
Why do men? I mean, I ain't gonna like my man LV guy. I like how he answered that question. He said on a personal level. I can say in my experience of having conversations with other people, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just like, honestly, the man. You know, I like women say like men can't take the pain of a woman or whatever. Like at the end of the day, they say you can't. You have to. So it's not about if you can or you can't. Like you have to. Like people say they don't kill themselves, but people ain't actually killing themselves. So I think it's like honestly, us as men, like nobody really wants to have the thought of thinking another man has been with the woman that you truly, genuinely love in your heart.
That would make you fucking sick.
Listen. Hey man, I ain't say that. But
I said it.
I ain't gonna agree. I ain't gonna disagree.
For somebody you love?
Listen, I'm not gonna agree or I'm not gonna disagree. But this is what I will say. Like, and we are all still learning, but we put so much emphasis on sex that like we literally hold sex in relationships more intimate than anything, to where it's like us as men, and then it's just like it creates animosity amongst men. Like for instance, like right now, all three of us are sitting here right now as men, not to just exclude y'all. So we would feel like we have some type of a relationship with one another, period. To where, let's say if he was involved with a woman, or if he was involved with a woman, or if I was involved with a woman, and I'm not saying nobody is or isn't. And after this episode, the woman he was dealing with linked up with me, or vice versa, or vice versa, or vice versa. If either one of us found out, we would feel some type of way because we were just sitting here at the same table. Because, and I could only say if it was the woman that we really truly loved, like, because us as men, we hold women to our heart as far as like on a sexual level. Sometimes, not all the time, and I can't speak for every man, but sometimes it'd be like a sexual level to where like when your woman has been touched, or when somebody else talks to your woman or the woman that you really love, especially when you really love a woman, you talk to her different than how you love like than when you just fucking with a girl. Like it's a difference from the conversation that you have loving a woman and talking to a girl.
That's a fact.
So when you find out that the woman that you love, that you really talk to, has allowed another man to touch her because you done pour so much into her, like you be just like, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. Don't
That's
man
fragile
me.
masculinity, because how I'm supposed to eat all this shit and take all this shit that
I'm
a
not-
man is
listen.
doing, and you can't deal with me talking to somebody.
Understood.
Come on,
I'm not
man.
saying. Listen, I
So
never.
You're saying,
It's yeah, it's crazy.
are you saying
It's crazy.
Even though I don't want to be with you, I don't want you to talk to nobody else.
That's-
You're saying you think that's
It is
crazy.
crazy.
I think
It
that's
is.
very crazy.
It is.
Because everything
It's
you're
sick.
capable of, I'm capable
That's
of.
mental
too.
for real.
It
Like, you
is.
just-
It is.
So as women, do y'all feel comfortable with seeing somebody y'all dealt with for years and y'all just walk into an establishment
and they with somebody
and-
else.
Yeah, because women keep that
do
shit.
y'all feel comfortable like that?
They keep that shit tough.
I ain't going
You know,
to
right.
Get in the mic.
there.
Get in the mic. Get in the mic. No, get in the mic.
If it's right there in my face, I'm gonna have to walk right by it like I don't see it.
Exactly.
I'ma
That's
have
what I'm
to
saying.
walk right by
It's
it
a
like I don't
difference
see it.
from
You
it.
might say that
Regardless how
now,
I eat
but
it.
we know women ain't like that.
I can't say
Some
that, bro.
girls, like,
I
see, this
can't
motherfucker
say
got
that.
ugly,
Oh,
girl.
no, bro.
I could talk to my friends, but I'm
Right.
not gonna let the girl and
You
that man.
See
know
that doesn't hurt me. I will never let somebody see. Oh, I done broke you. Nah, nigga. Nah, I'm walking right past with my heels on, twisting with my red
Okay.
lipstick.
Right.
Like ain't nothing happened. How y'all
me and
doing?
my girls
How y'all doing? Okay.
And
so
we
y'all,
be-
so y'all the couple strong-minded ones.
We
But
don't
no,
have
no,
a
it's
sad
not about
girl
strong.
dream.
No, it
Listen,
is. 'Cause a lot of
Dang.
females.
we being real right
you
now.
know.
We being because here, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the
Know.
day, like a woman will hold it together, and she'll be like from conversation. Like I have women who are personal friends, so from conversation, like a woman will hold it so together, walking past her the dude she was dealing with another woman, and be so broken inside. But like us as men.
Word.
Like we open it, like you pay, you come in, you clean, you fresh, you know what I mean, you pay a little whatever it costs to get in the door, you open the door, you think. And what's crazy is mentally, and I hope that nobody judge me from this, I'm being honest. As a man, when you think and you go out, you want everybody to look at you and everybody thinking you fly and fresh or whatever. So you hit the door and you thinking you the man, boom. And when you see the girl that you quote unquote love talking to
You
somebody
think you
else,
the man? You ain't the.
be a Leo. Exactly. No, that's real. Like
Word.
you open that door and you see old girl who you done got everything into, and you see her standing next to somebody, and it's like, I don't care how much your shoes, your jeans, your shirt, your jacket, none of that costs.
men
When
got
you see,
emotions.
and then, but here's the thing though, right? Don't let it be you after we done sat here. Listen, what time is it right now? It's 9:45. Don't let it 11:30. I see you with the woman of my dreams in the bar. Or don't let it be him. I'ma be like, I'ma feel my heart like,
Absolutely.
and I'ma just be like, I might leave, and when I leave, everybody gonna think I left because I went to go get a gun, or I might have went left and cried. But a woman to walk through that joint, like remember how Nala walked through when they called her up there like ain't no food. She walked through like a woman to walk through broken on the inside. Like I've seen it, I've had conversations,
you, right.
and I've seen men come in the club and literally tearing that motherfucker upside down. I've been that guy at one point in time to come here like.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it could be women in there who absolutely don't care. Just like you said when you was like, you could have did all this and that and the third, but if you see her with somebody else who talking sweet in her ear, she really don't care to see you with somebody else.
She was that broken. 'Cause
Like,
she was that
you-
broken
like
for the
she
relationship.
don't care. Like, move on.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause you
I've
can
never
push
been
a
a
woman
woman.
to
Just
that
I
point.
can't,
Right,
I
that
can't,
she
I
don't-
can't-
yeah.
Will stay
I'm
with a
here to
man
learn.
and
That you
kick
just
it.
a breeze in the wind, like.
I'm here to learn that
Man.
one. I'm here to learn that one. I can't
A
speak
woman
for
to
her.
stay with a man and get hurt and get hurt and get hurt and even
Right.
and still be loyal and still be real
Exactly.
with him.
But only that woman know that she's sick and tired of being sick and tired.
When she start telling she
We get
tired,
tired,
when
too.
she start
Right,
being
pain is
quiet.
pain. Pain is pain. Pain is
Men
pain.
do, but right now we talk about women.
Pain
See,
is
I'm
pain.
listening to you say that women hold on to a man and things like that, right? So when does it become to a point where like women to be like, all right, this is my fault. I shouldn't have.
They don't think about that.
I shouldn't have
Chill,
held
chill,
on
chill.
to.
Let
I
the
shouldn't have
women-
held
let the
on to
women
a
answer that
man. I shouldn't have been holding on this long. He showed me all
When
the
you
red
stop being
flags.
dizzy for that man,
When
when
he
you stop being
he showed
so-
me all the red flags.
You
He
ain't even know
showed
what
me
he
all
asking.
the. He showed me all the red flags. He showed me everything I needed to see to move on. But I've got pregnant by him, and then when he moves on, it's like men ain't this, men ain't that. But you said like I've done everything in my power to hold on to him. It's like when do y'all take accountability and be like, all right, yeah,
I enabled his behavior.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not your fucking mom. Be a man.
Wow.
Like, grow up.
Nah, I
You
think
can't keep treating people like they're
We live?
inexpensive.
Are we
So
live?
when
Are we?
when
Are we
when
live?
when was it gonna
you
come
gotta
to
get
a
in the
point?
mic.
I'm in the mic.
No, you're not.
I
No,
think
no.
it comes
When was
to
it
a
gonna
point.
come to a point that you be like, yo, we really can't. It was like when do it come to a point that you be like you enabled it. You enabled it, like you said.
Right.
You allowed him to do
I-
this behavior
I
and
can
then
only
blame
be
him.
responsible for how I allow you to treat me. That's all I can.
But
be
he said,
responsible for.
when do women realize that? And I think sometimes, like for example, I seen one woman only realize that when a traumatic experience happened, and she had to just sit back and evaluate life, like for real, sit in the corner and evaluate her life. It takes a lot.
For me personally, I have to. It's when I've had enough. I can't always be mad at a man for the way he treated me when I would allow that.
I love her. I'm glad
I
I'm finding we
can't.
cousins. That's my cousin.
Okay. All right, cuz.
Is it a time when men have enough?
I'm sure
You can't
it
answer
is.
that.
Yes.
Answer that.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Have you
Everybody
ever
has
been in
theirs.
that predicament where you just said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yes.
And what did you do?
My dumb ass stayed.
Okay, so you weren't just sick and tired. You was
I was-
just
I
no.
was
You didn't
tired.
realize you was
I was
sick and
tired.
tired. You was tired,
I
but
was
you weren't
tired,
sick and
but then
tired.
it goes back to that question again. Why didn't I leave? I don't know.
Comfortability.
Yeah,
Like
it
you
was
said, you-
comfortable
you-
to you.
Complacent.
She
A lot of
told
times-
she told me I was too comfortable.
This is a scary topic.
She
It
told
is
you, and
scary.
how did you think? Like, I want to know your mindset on
I
that one.
was
She
too-
told you. She
I
was
was
bold
too-
with that one.
Yeah, she's very
Like,
bold.
she knew what she was doing. That's that type of
Absolutely.
woman that'll walk through the room and she knows she done did you wrong and didn't know you just gonna stand there, like you said, with your heart breaking.
She
That one. Oh,
she'll
she
fuck- she'll
dangerous.
fuck up
That's
a room.
dangerous.
she'll fuck up
Listen,
a room. She's
that-
very
yeah, no,
toxic.
that is dangerous.
But I don't know. I was too comfortable. I was too comfortable. I probably should have been left because I definitely wasted all my 20s, like in a relationship.
Hey, now I'm pretty sure there were some good times, good brother.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because
But-
we always got to give,
but-
we always got to get that credit. We always
Absolutely.
gotta get that credit.
I
Especially
love-
if we live, we can't discredit.
Yeah, that's
nobody.
the
come
only
on,
reason
man.
you know
Listen,
you got in a
anybody-
relationship in the first place.
Right.
It was,
Anybody
ooh,
that know
good
me,
times.
anybody that know me know I love mine.
Okay, we
But-
got to get that credit.
I wasn't fully happy though.
That's-
A man's happiness is equal to a woman's happiness, but everybody doesn't think about that part. Most women real selfish.
It's equal, but it's different aspects.
So, okay,
What make each
it's not
person
equal?
happy? I said it's equal, but it's different aspects. Like something that makes me happy is not the same thing that's gonna make you happy in the relationship.
Right.
But it's whoever decide to compliment the other person.
Oh,
When you complimenting that other person,
shit.
then we both happy at the same time, whether it's different aspects or not.
hey, listen.
Right.
You got something. Go ahead. What you think? Because
I'm waiting
I'm
for
looking
what
at you
you
at the
say.
corner of my eye. I see you over there. So when you say a man's happiness is as equal to a woman's happiness in a relationship, do you honestly believe that?
Absolutely. I gotta be happy in order to make you happy. You have to be happy in order to make me happy.
I
But
have
then-
to be happy to be happy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So then, like, see me. So I'm very, 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 very literal when it comes to words. So when you use the word equal,
Not 60-40,
right?
50-50.
50-50.
50-50.
So, see, I did hear you say 50-50 earlier.
If you rub my back, I'll rub yours.
Okay.
See, I have a problem with that one.
I'm like almost a licensed masseuse, kind of. So,
Oh, wow.
so now you got to step it up.
Okay.
But
So,
that's
can
that's
I-
When
another
you
question.
say 50-50, I don't like that. It should be 100 and 100. I
Ooh,
shouldn't
that's
depend
why
on.
I like
I
that.
shouldn't
That's my
depend
cousin
on
right
you.
there.
like that.
I
'Cause I
shouldn't
was
depend on
waiting.
you to give me that other
Patient.
50.
Absolutely.
I should be
I was
fooled by
listening.
myself.
I was sitting there waiting patiently to say that, because why would you want half of anybody? When you say 50-50, why would you want half of any? When you say 50-50, like, break down what.
I gotta give her credit for the 100 part.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because
But,
sometimes when you give somebody 100, they play with you and they don't be saying they ready. They say that.
Not saying that you giving that person
Okay,
100.
right.
You
So check
kept
this
that
out, right?
100. You keeping your 100 for yourself because you solid in what you're doing.
So,
let me-
is we,
So you're
is we
like,
giving
okay.
100 or is we
So
keeping 100 to
let me
ourselves?
let me ask this question to everybody, right? Have you ever been in a situation to where you gave 100 and you didn't give it back, and you didn't get it back?
Absolutely.
Have you ever been in that situation more than one time?
Absolutely.
I would have to explain my situation. I don't know if it was.
Have you ever been in that situation more than? He said absolutely. She said she would have to explain. What about you? No, one time. What about you, bro?
Probably once.
Just one time?
Maybe twice.
Well, maybe twice. Okay, so would you ever put yourself in a situation again to where you would give 100% before you realize if you was gonna get 100% back or not?
Mm-hmm.
You just over here like, no.
I don't really trust people. I have to see how you moving and how you. No.
Not saying that,
No,
like,
I wouldn't upfront give you 100 of me.
not saying that
not upfront.
the first date. Oh, I'm all in. I'm 100%.
I'm not
I'm
saying
gonna give
that.
you my checking account. Nah, what the heck? No, we not. Nah, it ain't that.
Okay, I guess
That's not what it
right,
is.
Our level's 100. But I'm gonna just mean like as far as like your intent in a relationship.
Why are you
I'ma
asking?
always
That?
be
Because what
pure.
I'm saying is like when people say 50-50 and then they talk about 100, like everybody's been through a situation to where we've all been hurt or we've all been broken, and sometimes we take it into the next situation. So even if, let's say 100% of me may not necessarily be my checking account, us moving in the same crib or whatever the
That's
case
the
may be.
different aspects.
But what I'm saying to you is if like I'm still the type of guy to where I'm gonna take you on dates and I'm gonna surprise you and the text messages and cute stuff and all of that, us as men sometimes feel like all of that was done for nothing when we realize or we found out we've been played.
But I think that's the 100. You're trying to give her 100% instead of being 100% with yourself.
No.
Because you're
No,
doing
no.
all that for her.
No,
What
no.
are you doing for yourself in the relationship to be
Okay.
happy?
So when I say is okay, so if I'm giving that part of myself to the relationship, like I can understand the hypothetical situation, but again, when I speak, I only speak for myself. If I'm gonna give somebody a lot of me, believe you me, my stuff is together. My stuff is straight. So if I'm like I'm pouring into you and I'm making sure you straight and I'm making sure you good and all of that, like I'm making sure I'm checking on myself too. But I hope that on the flip side, if you and I are dealing with one another, you giving that to me as well. Correct? So like you said, like why are you giving all that to somebody if you ain't getting that for yourself? You on the flip side should be giving some of that to me if this is how we rocking, correct? But we all have been in situations we just said to where there have been times where we given too much and we didn't get it back and we've ended it. But sometimes it feels good to do that, right? So why would we rob ourselves of opportunity to not make, like, because you are a person who's willing to do that. And let's say, for instance, you just happen to meet a person who's willing to do that. But if you're only putting up 50%, or you're only putting up 40, or you're only putting up 30, and somebody else giving up 100, now you the person who's dragging the wagon, but you've been that 100% person at one point in time or another. So if you stop giving up what you're willing to give up because of what the last person took from you, you might rob yourself from an opportunity is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it's like getting involved in relationships and stuff like that. Like sometimes you still have to be able to be vulnerable. And that's scary for people. It's scary for me.
It is.
It's very
I
scary.
don't
But
think
like,
that explain.
Because you feel like it'll make you vulnerable where
I'ma
you're
be
break.
honest with
I think
y'all.
they're
Go ahead, what
confused
you
with being
got?
physically broke.
I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all.
1,000 and 1,000.
Alright. Niggas don't be wanting to. They be holding on and don't want a relationship because they want this female still.
Yeah,
still-
absolutely.
you still want
They
it.
ain't ready for
Yeah.
But you want to do you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have to be exclusive to somebody. You don't want to have another female walk past you and then you be like, damn, I can't shoot my shot at her because
Ain't it? Ooh.
I know.
Yeah.
Men are selfish in that aspect.
Not all the time. I'm just saying when you're not ready, these be some of the reasons. Sometimes you just not ready.
Yeah,
sometimes you're not
just are
ready
not
for
even when you think you are.
I gotta come in at this time.
Yeah.
I gotta explain to you
Yeah.
that this girl really ain't trying to holler at me. Sometimes you just don't want to have to deal with all that. But I like how we rocking.
That gets tiresome.
You feel me? I like.
on a woman's behalf, though. Why are you here? I think people should heal themselves before they get into other relationships, and you shouldn't bring that baggage into the other relationships. But it's hard not to do that because people don't take the time to heal from a previous relationship, and they're always jumping from one person to the next person to the next person to the next person. You carrying around all those scars on you, and you giving them out to everybody.
How do you know when you're all the way healed though? Like, how long are you supposed to actually wait? Like, are you supposed to wait until somebody?
I wait until I'm ready to physically be with somebody
No,
else.
but even okay, but again, not even on a physical standpoint.
Physically is not just like sex. Physically is like I can be with you, I can be around you,
Right,
I can spend
but-
time with you,
but
I
even-
want you to get to know me.
When it comes to like even of a level of communication, like how do you know? Like, is there like a certain moment? Is there a time frame? Is there a voila moment to where you know, like, okay, I'm healed. I know it's a good time for me to allow myself to start entertaining other people. Like, when do you know for yourself personally that moment exists for you?
Everybody is different.
I'm asking you for you.
That's real personal.
I'm just saying.
That's all he can go by for real. For real.
Flesh said, bro said, talk about it. This is
Right.
called talk.
Like, how do you know when it's like, okay, is it like 6 months, 8 months, 12 months? Is it when my heart heals? Is it when
It depends
Big
on what
giant
it
facts.
was that hurt me, what it was that ended the relationship. I have to really recognize what my fault was in the relationship. I have to recognize what I didn't like how he was doing in the
Okay.
relationship. I have to really take a step back and look at it from an outside perspective and see where I went wrong, how I don't want to make the same mistakes with the next person.
Right.
So I always try to criticize myself and see, like, what did I do wrong? Like, how come I didn't see that I was doing this too much or doing that too little, and he was drifting away over here, and I didn't even see that, but I'm mad at him because he doing this over there, but I'm not even doing the stuff I used to do. Like, I always take a step back and criticize my own movements and my own actions and heal and grow from that.
Okay,
So
so
I don't continue to make the same mistakes.
So it's like
no, you good, but like I'm always gonna be a better version of myself.
right. So is it like an awakening moment to where you realize, like, let's say for like we grown. So let's say for instance you was dealing with one man's for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say for instance I decide I want to start hollering at you. Like, do you have to like you said, if your relationship ended, let's say it ended 4 months ago, and you reevaluated yourself, so on and so forth. Like, is it a time frame to where like if I were to be like, yo, I'm trying to get involved with you or holler at you, to where you like, hold on, like I'm still 4 months is too soon, or is it like I have to have a moment to where I've discovered myself well enough to know to where I'm over him completely, and or do you really actually get over the last person you were dealing with completely before you decide to say, I'm gonna give this guy a shot at least even understanding my mind before I physically get involved with him? Like, what's the time frame? When is the voila moment for a
There's
woman?
not gonna be
How
a
about say I
time
don't think
frame
there
on
is one.
that.
So
If
how do you measure? How do we measure this?
You
measure
don't.
it,
You know
it's on
your you know
own.
your
Yeah.
body. You know you.
Right.
You know I'm ready.
Your mindset, you know.
What's yours? How do you feel? How do you feel? I want to
I want to hear from this from a woman.
I
yeah.
want to hear this from a woman. You start. You go first.
Yeah,
I wanna hear.
go.
Like when I know after I've gotten out of a long-term relationship, when I am ready to be with another man,
I'm gonna read the
it's-
comments in a minute too, because women are
we
answering.
live?
Yeah.
Women are answering.
Yeah, we're live. I
Can I share
know.
what you live from?
Yeah, that made me stutter
Go on my
a little bit.
Facebook. I mean, go on my Facebook.
I know as a woman, like
Personally, John, your
I just if you could be coming at me and I could have just left him 4 or 5 months ago, but if I'm not ready to open up and be with another man, I'm not just gonna be with you just for comfort, just for shits and giggles, just for conversation. I'm not gonna do that with anybody, just off the strength. Just I don't know.
You don't know?
Please, don't hit me with the, I don't know. I hate that. Go ahead on. Wait.
Go ahead.
Monique.
Yeah.
Right.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to search your name. Monique. Go ahead. What's your?
Go ahead.
Where the?
Well, I think
Come on.
the mindset, no matter, I mean, I can't go, like, some women, I guess, will go on, because they'll change the way they dress. Or, you know, they'll be in a funk and not wanting to feel this type of way or that type of way. I can't go on that because I'm going to look how I want to look anyway. If I see, like, a gentleman pass me and I look at him, to myself, I'm saying, could he break me? Or could he mess with my mind and make me think, I should do this rather than doing what I want to do? If me saying that to myself and I'm asking myself that, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Because I know it's a possibility where I won't stand strong in what I don't want to go through that I went through before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things like that. I mean, it ain't like we stopped looking.
Right.
We probably just gonna sit back. I see you, but it ain't time right now.
Okay, my fault. So like you said, there's no actual moment when we really know. So then like as far as like, so why is there so much judgment on a man as far as how fast or how late a man? Wait, are you from?
Because it don't seem like y'all actually be thinking. It don't seem like y'all be thinking about this.
Can I finish my question? Why is it if you can honestly and openly say, I don't know, and you can say, I don't know, there's no time frame. So if it takes a woman 12 months and it takes a man 14 days, and I'm just saying 14 days just because I work with, so I know how some women think. But even if it say like 12 months to a woman, so let's be realistic. If it takes a man 4 months to move on and it takes a woman 12 months to move on, but if you two women can openly and honestly say, I don't know why are we so judged as men if we move on faster than women?
Because you're being judged by women on your emotional state.
Okay.
Women are more emotional than women.
Hey, I like that answer.
You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
Yes, women are very.
so.
We're based on like y'all can go out and have
Speak your
sex with
truth,
somebody
LV.
y'all don't care
You got
about.
a chance.
Now, am I right or wrong? Y'all can go out and have sex with somebody y'all don't care about and come home and act like everything is Gucci.
Y'all do.
Okay, but wait.
Shit.
If we're kissing on somebody,
She's sparking it up.
hold on. But if we're kissing on somebody, we care about that person. You know what I'm saying? If we with that person, we
the
cared
time?
about that person.
All the time.
That's why I said kissing. I ain't saying that.
Y'all
I said
could go
kissing.
cheat.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all could go
So,
do something. Y'all can go do
with us,
something.
it's gonna take some time.
And y'all ain't even gonna care
That's what I'm
about
saying.
that.
But if you ask a man, dude, I waited 14 days. I'm ready to go on with that one. You think it's right? Yeah, nigga, go ahead. It's right. Go ahead.
Not
See
all
what she
men.
about.
Not all men, but a lot of men. A lot of men.
A lot of men. See what I'm saying?
a lot of
but
men.
you're going off of women. You can't go.
But what I'm saying to you is like, if you don't know, how is he wrong for knowing? If he feels like in his mind, let's say for instance, if I say, you know what, or he say, you know what, I'm cool. I've been dealing with her, whatever, blah blah blah. Like a month, I'm ready. How can she say he's wrong if she don't even know when she's right? Like if he like, I'm a month, I'm good. I found me a new woman. I'm ready to move on with my life. How is he wrong? Because women are very judgmental. Oh,
It's judgmental, but it's their opinions. You going on judgmental like it's facts. It's not facts. It's their opinion.
I'm asking you as a woman.
It's her opinion. I'm stating what she's saying. Oh, you wrong for doing that. No, that's an opinion. That's not a fact.
So
that's that person's opinion.
First,
because they feel like you shouldn't have moved on without them moving on first. Honestly.
Right. But people have that. But what I'm saying is we talking man and woman. Women, like some women say men move too fast. And then y'all say, but y'all both just said there's no voila moment and there's no deadline. There's no expiration date. So how do I know as me, myself, as a man, when I move too fast or I move too slow?
Do you have a voila moment?
I'm asking.
No, you don't.
Don't jeopardy me. Don't jeopardy me and flip the cut. Don't question on me. Don't jeopardy me.
But like I said, I didn't say it wasn't a voila moment. But I did say when I'm asking myself questions and it don't seem like it's up to par on what I want the answers to be, then I step back. Do you do that?
Hold on, say it again one more time. I was looking.
When I did say when good looking man walk past,
right?
I'm looking at him. Should I flirt?
Okay.
Or should I just stand down?
Okay.
I'm asking myself questions whether or not I'm ready, whether or not he can.
So you asking me like if I seen a nice looking woman walking past?
Do you think about it first? Is what I'm asking.
I flirt? See, I'm not the type of person where I flirt with everything, so y'all definitely think about it before I flirt because like
So you thinking about, am I ready for this?
I'm socially awkward, so I don't even know. Sometimes by the time she get past, I done had a million thoughts to where I blew my chance anyway. Like, so I'm that weird.
Right.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I'm that weird. Like, I'd be like, oh my god, what should I say? By the time I'm like, idea done popped up, she at the bus stop. Like, you know what I mean? But so, that's me.
I don't know what's considered moving on fast. What do y'all consider moving fast?
What's moving on fast?
It depends on the relationship. Like,
how long
if that was an abusive relationship, mentally, physically, emotionally, then you should move on the next day.
Y'all got
moving on.
We gotta get the views. Y'all gotta be logged into this too. We need that
Hey,
number.
listen, I shared the
was like
joint.
16. We was at like 16, 17. We go back and forth all the time. All right, but wait. So I don't know what considered moving fast is, but it don't take me long. Like once, it's like some women. Like once y'all be done with a situation, y'all be done like months before y'all break up with somebody.
Are you saying it don't take you long when you
To
still
move
care
on?
about that person, or you don't care about that person?
How
'Cause
many?
you can-
There's
you would
not
still
many
look
times.
back at
There's
that
not
person
many
and be like-
times that a
like you-
man is in a I care about this woman like that situation. There's not many times where men are like,
Okay, so
I'm
then-
in love or I love this woman. So when we move on, a lot of times it's quick. If it's somebody that we in love with, it takes that nigga time. It takes him a while because I know y'all probably feel like we can get hurt as just as much as no. I don't think we can. I think women can handle that way better than we can. That's
Handle
why,
it. Yes.
That's why they do it.
Yes.
You know, that's why they like, oh, I got hurt by him, and him.
Yes.
And then us, it's like her and her, like, and it stops. You feel me? So that hurt, I think it takes us a minute, but just moving on from a relationship that I wasn't really feeling or whatever, I might next week, John. Like, I'm good. I'm fine.
But is you gonna be feeling for her like you felt for the girl last
That
week?
takes a while for I think men. Period. For us
Right,
to take,
right,
for
right.
us to
The
feel,
feelings thing.
for us to feel
Yeah.
that deeply about a female, that takes
Right.
a man a while.
Right.
Like, we don't just get like 4 months in and you like, oh, I'm mad over real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So now I feel like we as men, like we
it might
think
take like a year.
we
before
think
you
like
really,
right. We think like when women start actually entertaining the man because it takes like we feel like it takes women longer to gain feelings. So let's say for instance if we was dealing that for a long period of time and all of a sudden you really entertaining somebody after a week and me and you stop. I'm like, yo, she really love him. Like, you know, like we as men be feeling like, yo, she been dealing with both. You been cheating on me the whole time anyway. Like, if you give somebody attention because we feel like us as men, the time frame was shorter for us as opposed to y'all as women supposed to be longer. So when a woman find a new friend soon, it be like, hold on. Y'all been met. Anything can happen. Like, hold on, now that's that country fair receipt where it was 2 teas and it was only supposed to be 1. She was buying 1 for him. Like somehow, some way, like when you really like catch move, like when you like listen, if it's somebody in the if it'd be somebody in your passenger seat 2 weeks after breaking up, the last dude who you dealing with is going to think that you've been dealing with the man for 6 months before the breakup
It
of 2
usually
weeks.
happens like that.
Like, hold on. Now all of a sudden, Bo in the passenger seat. She been knew him, bro.
Yeah.
Then we in the carpet, bro.
that is our initial
she been
thought.
knew him, bro.
No matter like
She been knew him,
the
bro.
moment we see you with somebody else, it's
And
like
what if
you
she
been knew
did
this
been know
nigga.
him?
Been knew
Because
him.
that's how it
If
usually
she
happens.
If she did been know him.
Because y'all
I mean,
just said
she
it.
did, but
y'all
I'm just saying.
Admit
you know?
it that she been knowing him.
Ooh.
What's it gonna change?
It ain't gonna change
It's
nothing.
gonna change the fact that
Nothing. It
What-
really can't
what-
change
nothing,
it. When
but
she-
it's like
when you say it
I
like
knew-
that,
I knew I was
Shit
right.
I ate it.
I knew I was right. I knew
Eat
you
it.
was doing shit.
Because if I'm doing that, I don't give a fuck no more.
What you mean?
Ooh.
Because if I'm moving 2 weeks after we said we over, I don't give a damn no more. I'm moving how I want to move. You gonna eat that like I did. Your plate full now.
What you
Get him
eat?
full.
What
That's
did-
how I
What
eat.
the-
Full.
What did he eat?
Fuck your feelings, because when it was at a time when it was about me,
Uh-huh.
it was fuck me.
I smell
So you feel
domestic.
like it's fuck you because he's saying
I
he don't
smell
want to be in a
domestic
relationship?
No, I'm saying I'm saying because I'm not the type of woman that's just gonna move with another dude 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching you, how you moving and what you got going on. Now
Right.
we just broke up off some like, we're not getting along,
Right.
and I go 2 weeks later. That might be a little something.
Right.
Right. But even at that point, when a woman had enough and we break up and it's mutual, or even if she's the only one that wanted to break up, like I'm done with it now. We're moving on.
Right.
So you
feel me?
start talking to a nigga before you kind of like distance yourself out of a relationship.
No, I don't start talking to nobody till I feel like I'm ready to talk to somebody.
Right,
Because
but-
I'm a lot to handle, and I'm even.
As a man, though, that really, I don't know why, like it really internally, like it, even if you don't like mentally, like internally, when you see it or you know it or you hear about it, sometimes it really feel like it's just like a small person inside of you, just like pulling at your feeling strings.
Davita said that sometimes you don't know what still needs to be healed until you get into the next situation.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's
Facts.
true.
I like
So hold
that.
on, wait,
I
hold
like
on, wait.
that one.
It's-
I
in
like
some-
that one.
in
Wait,
some
wait.
cases,
I
in some
support
So
that.
that sound like,
Some
hold on.
cases.
So with that being said,
Even
glad-
when you think you're fully
I'm glad
healed.
that said that. So now since we got 2 women who are live in the room, do you feel like the next person can heal you from what the last person has hurt you from?
No,
No,
but
I'm not putting my stuff on somebody else.
No,
to
I'm
heal
not
me.
saying put it
No.
on you, but I mean like if you might wait too long to where like, let's say for instance, The reason why you're hurt is because the last guy you were dealing with didn't pay you enough compliments. Or let's say the last guy you were dealing with didn't send you enough flowers. So let's say it's a new guy, like, he catch you and you're like, oh my God, you looking good, you look amazing. Or let's say, for instance, you at work and he send you some flowers, or you're like, oh wow, this is amazing. So now the only reason, I can't say the only reason, but the biggest concern that you had with the last guy you was dealing with is the attention, the compliments, the simple gifts, the simple gestures. So now there's a new guy who's interested in you without being physically attracted to you, and now he's paying you these where you were hurt at, he's paying you in healing. Like, is it a way for, like, okay, well, maybe the next guy can give me everything that the last guy gave me and some more, to where I don't have to really mentally heal from being hurt from not getting gifts. I'm asking you saying,
but still it's a maybe. You just said maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
It's still it's a maybe. It's not saying ooh, when if that person see that, oh, he's doing this and that and the third, yeah, that's nice. But then I'm going in that relationship saying, but I'm not gonna stand for this, that, and the third, even though he's doing this. What else is he doing?
Right.
So it's never, oh, he's doing this and that, and ooh, he's different. Nah.
Okay, got you.
Go ahead, Toon.
But when it
Go
comes
ahead,
to
Toon.
healing, you can feel like, okay, I'm healed from this situation. I'm healed up. I'm healed. I'm good. I'm ready to jump back in it. But then that man could have certain mannerisms or certain actions or certain things about him that trigger those old feelings that you didn't know that was going to trigger that. So I'm not healed all the way. So
Okay.
that's something to do with me.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I really do. I really do.
Because I could think I'm healed up from being
Until-
hurt or all that. And then,
Right.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
do
it's real.
something.
No, it's real. It's
I
real.
know, and now I'm real triggered.
Like that PTSD, no, it's
Right.
real. Like, it
Yeah.
sounds bad to slap a label on it, but I definitely
That's
agree
what
with
it
you. Like,
is,
you know, it's
yeah.
real. That's
You
real.
You don't
thought you
know.
was healed over something, like I
Right.
said.
You
Yeah.
thought you could get
Then he
stuff-
come in late and you're like, you snap.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy though, for
Yeah.
real.
And-
Because it'd be
and
like,
well,
you
I-
just like old boy, and I could have literally been working. Like, and I come in late, and the last dude who came in late, he was cheating on you, and then all of a sudden it come back, even though everything else was good.
It's like you said, you think you healed over a situation, but you
Yeah,
don't be.
yeah, that's good.
That's like when you tell somebody everything you've been through, and then they
Throw it in you.
they do the same things, and that's why I don't tell people what I've been through.
Well, I think you still should tell
I'm
people.
not
That's what I meant when I say the
I hate-
100%.
It's a
Listen.
defense mechanism at this
Right.
I
point.
get it. I get
can't
it.
keep telling-
But if you're going to be with someone, because I see you going there, I said, "Ooh, turn up, don't turn up on me.
turn
I
up.
ain't
That's
do
what
it."
I'm talking.
No,
Somebody
I
else
feel you.
spice it up.
We can't continuously. I can't cut off the world because somebody hurt me. You know,
Word.
they hurt you. That was fucked up. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But the next person doesn't deserve not to know what perimeters not to go to or what not to touch.
I got a question.
So what's-
Because you don't want
yeah.
to. Because you
gonna
don't
know
want to
right
tell
away.
them. You're
What's
not.
a good
But
time to
if
let that person know all that stuff?
Ooh.
Like to
You have
unveil
to-
everything.
That was my
No.
question. That was
you
my
have
question.
to feel that. Only you know. Only
So what
you
she
know.
like
you
she said, it's
best.
a defense memechanism. She ain't ready to explode on that person.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
this is all I've
but
been through.
knowing
Right.
doing so, knowing that putting up this wall and this defense mechanism, that you are crippling your relationship too.
As a
So-
man,
so
as,
don't
as,
go-
as a
don't
man, are
go
you gonna tell them?
into this relationship with this
Oh,
person.
man ain't gonna tell a woman that.
If you're
Hold
gonna
on, wait. Hold on.
What?
Man ain't gonna tell a woman what. My fault.
What?
Wait,
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, what?
Would you, as a man, tell her what you're looking for, or like what happened when you were hurt? How did you get hurt? Are you gonna tell her so she
No.
doesn't fuck it up?
How
or-
can you say no? You ever been a man before?
I'm
I-
gonna tell you why. I think
You're
she-
Are
saying.
you gonna protect
Thinking.
yourself
don't.
and
by throwing it out there?
you should be. You're throwing it out there like
would
she
you?
said.
Would you
I?
throw it out there?
These are the things that hurt me in the past or something
Right,
like that.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. You have to.
Right.
You-
But
you-
we
you-
all don't though.
You have to. That's why people be missing, and that's why he said sex be kind of like messing up shit sometimes, because we don't have time and we're not taking time to really talk to each other and learn these things.
Right.
Oh damn, she said these things bothered her. She said these things. Sometimes people don't put it out there, plain and simple, but she might just get to talking to you through y'all 6 months of
I
talking.
love this.
And she say, yeah, he
I
would
love
just
it.
come in late and that would bother me. She might not come out and be like, that bothers me, but between y'all talking from 6 months to whatever time, you'll figure some of these things out. At the same time, though, you do need to start to be transparent.
I don't
start
have
to
time.
tell.
I don't have time to figure shit out. I'm right now where I'm at. I'm putting it out there. Like, I don't like this, that, and the third, or
And you
this
will meet
situation
somebody, I think,
fucked
that
me
will.
up in the past. So I'm gonna put this shit out here now. Because if I like you, if I fuck with you like that, I'm gonna tell you now. Because if you do the shit later on, it's gonna piss me off, and I got a short attention span.
Y'all
I'm not
got
I'm
good
not even
points.
gonna like you.
I think a lot of times men aren't open and honest about their feelings, about things like that.
It's a
With
two-way
that
street.
significant other.
I feel like we
have
can't
it-
be.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's a
Men
two-way
have
street,
trouble
too.
being
Can
vulnerable.
we throw that out there?
Because when you're
But-
expressing yourself, when you're feeling like that, you're vulnerable. And a lot of times people don't take men's mental health and men's feelings and all that into
Right.
Not even close.
consideration.
Facts.
They don't care. Men have to be providers. They have to be protectors. They
Yeah,
can't
like
be
they can't be
emotional. They can't
sensitive.
be weak.
Uh,
they can't be this.
Like
But when you're with a woman, you want to feel that, be like you want her to be your piece. You want to feel like you can be that with her.
Right.
But a lot of times men don't do that because a woman will get in an argument with you and you be like, oh, you little weak ass bitch. That's why
Yeah,
you
facts.
like,
Listen,
Facts. No, you're
Yeah.
right.
No, it's
Yeah.
The
facts.
moment that we start to express ourselves and you disagree, like every woman is like, yo, come talk to me, vent
Yeah.
to me, I'm here for you. And I've also
And
heard
then turn
women
it on them.
say
Yeah.
that I'm not a therapist either. I
Right.
do understand that. Some people have childhood traumas that
Yeah.
you being my girlfriend, my wife, or whatever, you can't help me with. You're just not equipped to help me with that. But some things I should be able to vent to you. And when we get into an argument and you disagree,
Should still be
don't call
safe.
me a
Right.
crybaby. Don't call me.
Exactly.
Don't call me
I've-
a punk. Don't call me a wimp
I've
and all
had
this
a
crazy
certain
shit. Because that just
dude,
shut us
like,
down.
Actually,
Facts.
I mean, he had a girlfriend, but stuff went down. She did other stuff and all this and that, and he told me exactly what she did and how it made him felt. But he didn't tell her. Like it was a big thing, and I'm like,
What's up, Fredo?
it was he's an emotional person, but I'm like, you got to learn how to express yourself to that person, not just, you know what I'm saying? Some people just not willing to do it with the significant other. I don't know what it is.
when y'all talk about like being open, like I'm gonna be 100. I ain't got no problem with crying.
I'm going to end this in a minute, y'all. But go ahead.
Like in the show or change the subject.
no, the show.
Why you want? What you got things to take care of? Man? We on fire.
This is
Hold
the
on.
fight.
I
The
mean,
fight we going to have to.
10-23,
I forgot you
so-
got. I forgot you got the other joint too.
I'm a fighter, yeah.
I forgot, man. Listen, man. I took a lot of heat, man. But no, seriously though, like when it comes to being vulnerable as a man, like I understand this is definitely a macho complex, and a lot of men don't have no problem doing that. But I ain't got no problem talking about some of the things that I've been through and some of the things that hurt me. I ain't got no problem with crying. I ain't got no problem with being open, like. And I've been insulted before. I've been talked about, like, believe you me. Some of the stuff that I done talked about and shared and cried about been thrown in my face, but like. It's a point where you do it with intention. Like, you do it for a reason to get it off your chest. So if you're going to throw it back at me, like, you want to take the mess that I gave to you and throw it back at me, that's cool. But
that's using your own feelings against
Yeah.
you. That's not cool.
it's not cool, but still at the end of the day, like, I didn't tell it to you for you to use it again. The only reason you know it is because I told you. So I told you for a reason for me to get it off my heart. So if I got it off my heart, it's off my
Right.
heart.
I trusted you not to throw it back in my
I got it off my heart.
Yeah, that was the healthy part right
But
there.
listen, I got it off my heart. So if I tell you some deep, dark secret about me, and if you throw it back at, I already know it hurt me. You can't hurt me more than the secret hurt me. Like I told you to get it off my heart. So at that moment when I told it to you, it felt good to me. It was
But
refreshing.
see, some people don't think like that though.
You're right. They don't. A lot of people
Because
don't.
it's
That-
still
that'd hurt them even
reopening the
more.
wound.
How?
Yeah.
Because everything is context. That's why we say communication is so big.
Bro.
Some people can attack a wound a certain way and then
Understood.
bother you.
Understood.
So-
Bother you to the point of doing what? You have self-control. If you have
To
self-control.
bother you of hurting.
Right.
You don't have to do
Hurting,
anything.
and then you might
Just
not want to
hurt.
tell nobody nothing else no
And
more.
now, like
Why?
she said,
What's
I
wrong
shut
with-
down.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with hurting?
You shut down.
What's wrong?
Everybody can't move on
Right,
from that.
everybody can't take that hurt or
Understood.
What's
that
wrong from
pain.
hurting?
What-
Nothing.
Thank you.
But what comes from hurting? A
Hurt.
lot of negativity.
Hurt.
Shut down.
Why? Shut down.
Everybody, bro, I keep
I-
telling you.
You tell me all the
Everybody
time.
ain't
I know you look
man.
like you ready to come across.
Everybody ain't you, bro.
But I'm just saying that's still though. But like still,
Why shut down? Because
I've
it hurts.
been
Everybody can't.
hurt.
And how you feel hurt
Uh-huh.
is differently how she feel hurt.
Understood.
So
Understood.
you're like, so a person gets shot. It's like, come
No,
on, dude.
completely
No,
different.
listen. I'm
Okay,
just
I'm
saying.
listening.
That hurt. Man up. But another person might feel like that's the end of the world to
No,
them.
bro, listen. But here's the thing, though. I'm never the just man up type of person, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I say it, and when you hear it, it sounds so simple. But like, if I'm willing to help, it sounds crazy because everybody's not willing to do it. But if like, let's say,
Everybody,
Exactly.
everybody isn't, and that's
Right.
why you shut down.
but bro, if you have a problem, right, and I'm telling you, your problem ain't that big, and you're like, bro, it is, and I'm like, well, listen, bro, I can help you from A to Z get through your problem. and you're not willing to accept my help, I'm still able to tell you your problem is not that big because I know what it takes to solve it. It's up to you to take the advice.
Everybody don't have that help. And
Everybody
they
doesn't.
don't.
but
And
I
then
can
people grew
only
up in environments where man up. You got to man up. See,
right.
that's
Understood, but
against them.
Don't we got to break that?
We do, but we're talking about people who already
I'm
they're
talking
grown
about
and they're
me.
trying to uplift. They're
I'm
trying to
talking about-
express their emotions.
But you were asking why. You were saying if
why?
you're hurt,
Bro.
you're saying if you're hurt, why shut down?
No. I'm saying to you, I'm a type of person. Well, the reason why I say don't shut down is because like there's a solution. So if I'm a solution based person, and if you decide, for instance,
What's the solution? I got hurt.
right?
I told you something. You used it against me, exploited me.
No.
Blah, blah,
Right.
blah. So I shut down.
Right.
So what is your solution to that?
If you're shut down, and I'm not the person who hurt you, but if I'm the shut down person because of a certain, let's say for instance, it's 3 of us. That's when you know you're done.
Party foul.
It's 3 of us. She's the reason that hurt you. I'm your bro. You act like you want to shut down, correct? You come holler at me like, bro, man, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm done with it. Me as your friend, I'm supposed to encourage you to not shut down because of one small situation.
I agree.
I know there are greater things in your life that like you can accomplish. I understand it's a setback. I'm not discouraging it. I'm not discrediting it. I will acknowledge the setback, but I'm gonna tell you, you have your life is greater than one subject and one situation in your life. So I would tell you and I would encourage you and I would try to shift the focus and push you in other areas of your life to where like, all right, bro, that's cool. Whatever you got going on with her is a sad situation, but you still got this. You still got that. You still got this. Let's see what we can do for that to make it better. And when I say this, I'm not just talking about it. And I'm not the type of person to be like, I'm going to give you money and take a picture of me giving you money because you broke. But there are people who can attest to the things that I'm saying. And you know what I mean? Like who will watch or don't watch or who know me personally to know. Like I will literally, I've given people.
You get through the
I've given
problem,
people
whatever.
the shirt off of my back literally.
Right.
Literally. So when I say these things, I'm not speaking on the sake of what I think will work. I'm speaking on the sake of the things that I'm willing to do to see if it will work to make change. So if I'm willing to give you the shirt off my back, you can't tell me don't think change isn't possible.
So you do that all the time? Like
All
when
the
people-
time at any
but-
given, I
but
run
how
social
you know
experiments at
somebody-
any given point in time in my life.
Clearly, I see your shirt.
Any given point in time in my
I
life,
feel
I
like-
Go
run
ahead.
social
What you about
experiments.
to say?
No, because I'm just curious because you always say like, or what you were just saying from how I took it was, yeah, somebody be telling me about their problems, but I tell them like, it's not that big of a situation. Like, look at this and look at that. And it's cool.
Right.
Look
Let's
at the
solve
brighter-
this too, though.
Hold on, but look at the brighter, look at
No,
everything that's going
Hold on,
good
let her
for
go,
you.
let her
Look
go,
what you got,
let her go.
Right? I'm telling you, this is how I interpret what you say, but you're minimizing what I'm saying. Like, I might be coming to you to talk to you and not really asking you for your opinion. And that's
Right.
a lot of people's problems is
Right.
they don't listen to listen. They listen to talk.
Just need that ear.
I don't need you to tell me that there's something else bigger in my life than this little situation I'm going through. Because right now, this is what's big.
Right.
You ain't got to tell me what else I got going on. I'm pretty well put together. I know what's going on. You feel me? Right now, I'm coming to you because I need you to listen.
Right.
I don't need you to tell me how I should do or what move I should make or where I should go with this. Now, if I did ask you, what do you think? That's something else. But you can't just force your opinion on people. I understand, like, it's good what you're saying.
That's my problem.
It's good what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make
I think
me
we're gonna go ahead because we're gonna end it on you.
No, fuck
you
that.
spitting
Let her-
bars.
don't let her go.
No, because y'all fucking me up.
No, no, come on, you on fire.
Talk
You
your
on fire.
talk.
You on
What
fire.
I'm
You on
saying
fire.
is, like, you can tell me after I'm done talking to you, like, all right, so let's reshift the focus.
Right.
And you're a smart man. You're a therapist, just like I'm a therapist.
Right.
Like, let's reshift the focus. After you've spilled everything on me and I got all this, I'm an empath, so I'm feeling everything that you done said to me, and I'm feeling everything you feeling too. But I'm not going to sit there because then you're just going to piss me off.
Right.
If I tell you everything I got going on and how it's making me feel, and you like, all right, but look over here, and this is way more important. Like, no, this important right here. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of times.
What I'm going through.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
So you
Yeah.
can't minimize my feelings because if me and him broke up and that's like what's really like, fuck, it got me fucked up. Like, I can't stop thinking, I can't eat, I can't this, or he moving a certain type of way, and I'm like, out of all the ways you can move, that's the way you gonna move when you got rage. Like, I'm feeling this type of way, and I'm coming to you to confide in you and maybe
Right.
get your advice on the situation. Don't minimize my feelings and tell me,
Right.
don't say, oh, well, it's not really that important. Like, a relationship ain't this, or it ain't that. That's not your whole life, because you're right, it's not my whole life, but this is what is going on in my life right now.
Hell yeah.
And just because I can also go and do, and not even like taking no shots, but like I know you get into crypto and stocks and all that. Like, just because you can give me that advice on that doesn't mean that's gonna make me feel any better. I'm gonna look at you like, yeah, I ain't coming back talking to you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I'm lying. I need to learn this shit. So like, that's real shit. Like, she just dropped some heat. Ooh. Please, somebody. I mean, that's hard to follow.
Hey, I'm listening to y'all. I love a woman's opinion on
Hey
some
man, I appreciate y'all. We need to come back.
She need to take the mic. You need to pick it up and drop it and pick it back. Like, that was good or not? Because I need to learn that type of shit. I really do. I need to.
I got my man LV in the building. Appreciate you. Tune.
back for many more.
Yeah,
My man Arnie in the building.
This was fun.
Like to talk about shit.
Wow.
Feel a little spicy.
It's called talk about it.
No.
Monizy, what's good?
Yeah, she definitely
Hey.
dropped that motherfucker. She definitely dropped
We in here.
mic.
Yeah.
Killed this.
And
Learn
that's it,
something
man.
new
We here, man. We
every
appreciate y'all. Love y'all,
day.
man.